All right, I want you to copy down these numbers. 38, 42, 50, 65, 82, 91, 88, 40, 34, 41, 71, 93, 87, 94. All right. Okay. No. That is basically what a box and whisker plot looks like. Okay. That is what we're going to, this is an example box and whisker plot. Okay. Now, as we look at the box and whisker plot, this would be the median. Okay. This would be the UQ, upper quartile. This would be the LQ, lower quartile. This is what we call the upper extreme, which is the largest number. And this is the lower extreme, which is the smallest number. Okay? That's what we're fixing to find for the numbers we just wrote down. Okay? Step 1 is to do what? Right. Put the numbers in least to greatest order. Okay? So I'm going to take and put the numbers we just wrote down in least to greatest order. So, first number is 38. First number is 34. Thank you. Okay. So the next number looks like 41. No, 40. There are 40? Yeah, there's one. 40, 41, 42, and it looks like all the 40s. Now we have 50. Okay, 50. Any more 50s? No. 60 numbers, we have 65. Okay, that's all of those. 70 numbers, we have 71. Make sure that is 71. Yeah, 71. It looks like all the 70s. So now we have 82. That's 87. That's 87. 87. 88. And we've got 91, 93, 94. Okay. So, now that we've put them in order, step 2, Tayshawn. Yeah. I'm not sure what it's not going to be, if you have two numbers, you would list them in your original list, but you're not going to have two numbers like in a stem and leaf plot that'll do that. No. It'll just be one number for each thing that we're trying to find. Okay, the first thing we have to find is the median. The median is representative of the middle number. Okay, let's see how many numbers we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 numbers. So instead of taking and start marking out all the different numbers, we simply do this. 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7. So that means the median is the 7th and 8th number. It's the 7th and 8th number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those two numbers represent where the median is located. Okay? Those two numbers represent where the median is located. They are not the median. It helps us find the median. What I have to do is take 65 and 71 and find the number halfway between them. So I have to find the number halfway in between 65 and 71. What number is halfway in between 65 and 71, Brandon? 68. So the median is equal to 68. Now, if you couldn't see that, what you would need to do is this. Take 65 plus 71 divided by 2. 65 plus 71, okay, is going to give me 136 divided by 2. 136 divided by 2 is 68. So that's your median. So that's step one. Okay? Now, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing this to move it on down so we can look at it better. Next step. Okay, the next step the next step is to find the median of the lower half of numbers. Well, this right here is where we found the median. The median was right here. So the lower half of numbers then is this set of numbers. This is the lower half of numbers. Okay? So I have to find the median of the lower half of numbers. Okay? And we call this the lower quartile. So in the lower quartile we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. Okay? So the middle number is a little easier here. We can just do what we do, mark them out. So the lower quartile median is right there. So 41 is the lower quartile. Okay? The upper quartile, this is the upper half of numbers. So I have to find the median of the upper half of numbers. I can do the same thing here. 1. There's the upper quartile. So the upper quartile is the middle number of the upper half of numbers, which is 88. Okay? Now I have to find the lower extreme. The lower extreme is the smallest number, which is equal to 34. Then I have to find the upper extreme, which is equal to the largest number, and that is 94. Brandon? The very first one was just the median. Yeah, it's just called the median. Okay? Okay, so I guess I need to give it attention. No. All right, now, here's what we must do with the information we just came up with. Okay? We're going to take the information we just came up with, and I'm going to draw a number line. Okay? On my number line, what is the smallest number? What is my lower extreme? 34, right? So I'm going to start here at 32. Then what's the upper extreme? 94. So I'm going to start down here. I'm going to finish down here at 96. Okay? Now I got to fill in the numbers on a number line between those. So I'm going to go 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94. So I didn't have to go all the way down. 96, 98. And we'll call this an even 100. You will notice that on my number line, I did not just take the numbers that I had in the data. I created a number line that went from 34 to 100, or 32 to 100. Okay, I didn't go on there and go 34, 38, 40. Okay, I didn't do that. Now, I went by twos just simply because I didn't want to draw one that was the size of the room. Okay, and I wanted some space in between each one so I could write the numbers. So I went 32, 34. You could have done this. You could have done 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, whatever you feel comfortable with. Now, obviously, we want to make it as detailed as possible. I wouldn't want to go 30 and then have another mark like this, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, because then where does 66 fall, or where does 82 fall? Okay? So now the next part is simply plot the information that I have. What was my median? Brandon, what was my median? 68. So I'm going to put a dot right here, right where 68 is. Okay? What was my lower quartile? Tayshawn. 41. Okay? So I'm going to take and put a dot right under where 41 would be. What was the upper quartile? Quade. 88. So I'm going to put a dot right there where the 88 is. Now I'm going to draw a box around those dots. Okay? I draw a line through the middle dot. Okay? The next part, why are you packing up? Uh-huh. You have that for 94. You have this for 34. So it's 34, 41, 68, 88, and 94. Okay? That's how you do a box and whisker plot. Now, we're not done. We've got to finish it up tomorrow, okay? But that's it for today. No homework, obviously.